Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. For reals this time, not, any of the weird special episodes that I've been showing off to you for, the past 10 episodes, because you know what? It's episode 102 now, and it's time to just go back to the basics. And what's more basic than, peas and carrots pistol and bluegrass? Because I was saying, I was going to do nightmare mode, but I think right now, especially because, I just woke up in the morning, and realistically, my commentary suffers when I'm doing something that's too hard, because I find I do tend to get quiet. Anyway, so, the only, I guess, non-normal thing that I'm doing right now is I've got dice mode on, because I think dice mode is absolutely fantastic and hilarious. Unfortunately, the blue flashing is kind of hurting my eyes a little bit, which I'm not keen on, but we'll finish this room soon enough, probably. I think the blue flashing has something to do with slowdown. I'm gonna have to pay more attention. I actually forgot dice mode was on, but doesn't make that much of a difference anyway. So, really love the peas and carrots pistol, actually. Like, I think in the beginning I was poo-pooing it a lot because it was, the weakest weapon. When it comes down to it, okay, dice roll, nothing happens. I think when it comes down to it, it's actually one of my favorite guns. It shoots fast, the projectiles fly fast, they fly straight. None of this, like, curved, arcing shot nonsense that always seems to plague me in this game, where, I'm playing with, well, what's a good example? I don't know. Freaking hedgehog launcher. That gun. Not so great. Anyway, so, now that we're done with all the special episodes, if you guys would like me to redo a special episode of any sort, the super speed one, slow-mo, or, have new ideas now that I've kind of mentioned things. By the way, there's a fairly, in-depth list of all the cheats in this game. I remember this room. This is how I died previously. Anyway, so I put up some number of console commands on the Tower of Guns wiki, and I know another guy has a much more complete guide for the, actual cheats in the game, as opposed to, my wiggly console commands like set jump Z and, luck, set luck and set difficulty and stuff like that. We already have quad jump. That's really good. Would like might at some point, or armor, but yeah, I have confidence in this run. Anyway, so I've got those things up. The only thing that isn't up is at request of the developer, which is the cheat that makes you super small and run around and stuff. That'll, the one that gives you the achievement. So, that one you're going to have to find out on your own. But if you want a hint, it's a reference to another game, I believe. Because the reference, let's see, the cheat that gives you, max weapon level and a bunch of cash used to be a Doom cheat. I think it's IDKFA, something like that. Unfortunately, I never played Doom growing up, because, well, didn't really like first-person shooters, so I'm trying to think of what my first one ever was, and it was a long time ago, honestly. Anyway, I think I've cleared this place out of secrets. We got Luck++, we got Item Charge, we got Extra Jump. The only concern is, who are we fighting? The answer is Mama Spinbot. Well, realistically, Mama Spinbot is about the most benign boss we could possibly fight in our current state, so assuming that we don't get smushed by her, we'll be totally fine. And, I mean, realistically, the explodey orbs are a bit of a concern, but I think I think we're going to be fine. Mama Spinbot, generally pretty easy to deal with. And also, quad jump makes it very easy to get out of the way. Usually I just tank her in a corner, and the only way she can hurt me is the explosive stuff. But, in this case, let's see what we get. Probably should have stayed up. Ooh. I was trying to be clever with my jump and jump at the exact last second. That was a bad move. Anyway, we're already full health, which is great. I just need to get up now. And watch this lift, leave. Please come back. Please don't all disappear on me. Come on, let's go. And the answer is blue EXP is gone. Coins are still here. Health is still here. We made it out. Okay, we have 132 coins, so that means pretty much 2 visits to the shop or 1 weapon mod / extra gun. And we got the Colossal Special button, which is arguably one of my more... one of the better ones, I think. 100% secrets found. I feel good about this. Anyway, so... Colossal Special button. Very good for room clearing. Very good if you're having some serious issues with something, or you see a bunch of enemies that you really just don't want to deal with, which is exactly, the kind of item I need. So, going in here, get everybody spawn, Oh, everybody's champions. Looks like a great time for the Colossal Special button. Seriously, could not have planned that any better. I was like, I got this thing now. Let's see what we can do with it. Unfortunately, they only dropped one item for me, which a bit on the sad side, but oh well. It's going to put us up at max weapon level so early on in the game. Now, admittedly, we're not running Taco Terror, so max weapon level isn't fully maxed, but I don't know. Taco Terror is still going to be one of those where I'm just going to be a little bit dismissive of its usefulness, just because, like, yeah, it's cool, but it also is super hard to keep. Can I make it? The answer is no, not even if I jump my hardest. If I had a better jump Z, I could, but I don't. Let's just keep going. Please don't summon a bunch of... Oh, it's all champions again. Well, that's something special. At least we got the extra jumps of traversing this level. Actually, not so bad. But essentially, I think behind us is a bunch of... Oh, boy, this is going to be fun. Everyone, grab your butts. It's gonna hurt. Hard to make Battle Block Theater references when you're getting shot at. So this is part of the reason why I wanted dice mode, because it makes things interesting. It makes things unique, again. I think that was part of the problem I was running into with Tower of Guns, that after a while, I'd seen everything, and I was kind of waiting for patches to come out. That's why it took me so long, because I was waiting for 1.1 to come, and it never really did. And then it did, and I was like, yes! Because now we've got all the cool console commands to give us fun things to do. Anyway, there's really no reason to be looting half of these guys. We're getting cash, but mainly what we're looking out for is, what we're looking out for is stuff like that, which I'll have to come back for, come to think of it, because, well, we're not going to be able to pick it up with all these things shooting at us, especially because it's in the lava, and lava hurts. Lava is not a car rental company. Let's see. That was some smooth dodges. Hello. It's almost charged. Come on. There we go. And kabam. Let's see if that does the trick. Looks like it cleared everything out. We've got... Oh, it didn't go into lava. Thank you. So, we've got a couple of things. We've got a lot of things, actually. Wow. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to grab magnetism. Not like it really matters, but it's always useful. Then we're going to go with the mystery box, difficulty up. And then we're going to go with difficulty up, because there's an achievement for increasing the difficulty. And realistically, I'd like a challenge today, I think. I mean, we've gotten 2 champion-only rooms in a row, so that's not so good. But if I remember right, the difficulty up badge, I'm going to kill myself just by walking in the lava, because I am not paying attention. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, probably one of the spiky balls caught a hold of it, and brought it on an interesting adventure. I was wondering why the health pickup was all the way over there as opposed to anywhere else. Anyway, so we've got some kind of secret over there, and we definitely have enough jumps to get over there. So, be remiss not to. So we get what looks to be blue EXP++, and an amount of cash. Cool. So, the RNG gods are definitely smiling on me today. What's this over here? Is it another difficulty ++? Well, considering I said I wanted to get the achievement, I think I have to go for it. Because the interesting question is, does the mystery box one count or not? We're in the hole for... I don't know why I pressed tab. What I really should do is, like, HUD stats, but even then it wouldn't show me. It'd be kind of nice if I could pull up a screen that would actually, like, tell me my progress to an achievement. Halftime. Well, that's actually incredibly convenient, because the one thing about halftime that I like a lot is that halftime doesn't prevent you from turning. So you can actually more or less use it to bullet time the crap out of everything, and you don't have to worry about nearly as much, because this way I'm just kind of jumping, but in my normal dodgy sense, but have a hell of a lot more time to respond. Probably should have just used the Colossal Special button there, but hey, whatever. Don't really need it for this. Now there's a big health pickup, which is exactly what we need, because since I did boost up the difficulty, we're going to be taking more damage than usual, but not excessively so. And our blue XP is holding out, but might as well pick it up. Thank you. Now, there is a secret over there. I highly doubt we're going to get the chance to get over there, even with halftime, because it doesn't boost our lateral movement as much as I wish it would. I mean, no reason why that would even happen, but... you know, if wishes were fishes, I would be a very fat man. Except for the fact that I really don't like seafood, so when it comes down to it, I'd be pretty much the same, man, because I just have a bunch of fishes to do pretty much nothing with. Okay, so it looks like the secret area over there is nothing but a bunch of money, which would be nice. Maybe I can walk on the pipe there, actually, come to think of it. I'll try it. Considering I have 4 jumps, even if I fail, I can just, you know, jump back. Or, you know, abate the falling damage. Anyway, the one problem with slow-mo mode, it takes a very long time just to get anywhere. Now, I could kill the bomb bots. Realistically, they're no threat to me right now. But they're also no benefit to me right now. Ooh, spiky ball right to the side. Not what I was hoping for. Probably should have paid more attention to that. Anyway, so, we're still going to be fine. Let's launch all these spiky balls away from me. Kind of wish you could knock them back into the spiky ball launchers, and the spiky ball launchers would, you know, immediately die. But not the case. Anyway, let's be in hero mode. And kablamo everything. I know, words. We get to get a bunch of blue EXP for all the good that does us. And it looks like there's nothing else reasonably useful over here. So let's see if we can hang on to the pipe on the side. If we can't, then let's just go back. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Nope. Okay, so there's no way I'm going to be able to get over there. Hey, there's another bomb bot. Missed him somehow. Alright, let's just blow it up. The answer is nothing useful. It's the... Oh, there's a health pickup over here. Like one of the bigger ones, which arguably we don't really need, but it'll be helpful, I assume. Anyway, let's get through. Yeah, definitely should use the colossal special button as much as I want, because the extra item charge, plus it just seems like items charge faster now, maybe. Maybe it's so people actually use the activated items. I'm definitely not the kind of person that likes using an activated item. Money leech mode. Oh, shoot. That's super bad. Let's try that right off the bat. The answer was not big enough range. Okay, so we essentially lose 1 coin per, like, 3 seconds or something like that. It's a bit hard to get the metric on it while everything's shooting at me. Especially because, unfortunately, this room has quite a lot of stuff in it. We're going to be trying to loot it all. So we're going to be a little bit poor by the end of this. Oh well, not the end of the world. Just kind of name of the game at this point. And the enemies are not dropping nearly enough cash to make it as viable. Okay. So he's dead. And I know there's one secret area in here. We are going to be quite poor by the end of this room. I'm not even shooting him. Come to think of it. Okay, so it's up there, but I have to go up to get down to get to it, I believe. Because boogie time, right? Boogie time. So we've got a lot of bomb bots, which is good. I'm not entirely sure what's directly behind me. And wow. Yeah, colossal special button charges quick. Blow everything up. Anyway, yeah, it does. I need to use and abuse this activated item a heck of a lot more than I have been. This is already almost charged, which is awesome. Anyway, looks like we've got a couple of these guys up here. Take them out. We're down to 140 coins, which I'm not keen on, but I think it's going to just be the fact of the matter. We're going to lose most of our money here, just because, actually, realistically, oh. Well, there's nothing there. That's disappointing. There's something there, though. There are a lot of secrets or non-secrets or whatever. Okay. So, I hope the rate that you lose money doesn't go up as you run through the level. Anyway, colossal special button almost fully charged. Let's get up here, see about a thing. And there are multiple secrets to find and get. Let's take out the saw blade launchers first and foremost. If I could get just enough yellow EXP to get this thing fully charged, then we can clear the room and, you know, not have to worry about a gosh darn. Okay, gosh darns. Not worrying about them. Apparently does not kill the homing purple crap launchers. That's disappointing. But it did clear the room a little bit. Whatever. I'm just glad I have this item, because this is pretty awesome. So, I think there's, what, 2 more secrets that I know about? And apparently there's a twerp. Luckily, we shot speed very quickly. Okay, so we haven't lost too much, which is great, because I really don't like losing money. We've got more than enough health as a result of these things. I really wish you could shoot those out of the air or something. Oh, they're still coming. There's another one alive, isn't there? No? No. Weird. Oh well, let's get down to this one. And we get extra jumps, and then the last one is, I think, over here. And then we get out of here. The answer is a lot of coins. Oh, that actually puts us about exactly where we were. Bunch of blue XP. Don't really need it, but tops us off just in case. And looks like the big old spike room. Luckily, oh, thank you. Thank you, oh Mystical Joe, for making this really easy on me. So, if it's not inherently obvious, the big ol' spike room variant we're fighting now has the sphincter up in the top middle, which means I have to try significantly less hard. It's significantly easier to simply take it out. Okay, there we go. Wasn't exactly paying attention to my footing, which was a bit of a concern. Anyway, so it looks like the blue shell dropped, which is not high on my priorities list. As in, I honestly kind of hate it. Unless it's been rebalanced, so it's better. But I am a distrustful person. Anyway, we got Penta Jump, which is really good. I'm kind of hoping we get to the battlements after this instead of the warehouse. If we get to the warehouse, we've got 5 jumps. A jump height would actually be really nice, come to think of it. But if we can get to the battlements, it pretty much guarantees us a bunch of loots. And we're going to the battlements. Of course, you know, we're never going to be completing any of these under par, but, well. Okay, so. I wonder how one would go about speed running Tower of Guns. And then again, oh, double time. Hello. That's concerning. Less concerning now, though. So, don't take any fall damage, Wander, because you fall twice as fast. Anyway, we took out the super cannon along the thing, and double time. Actually worked out fairly well for us, except for the fact that everything disappears twice as fast, too. Wish the loot would stick around at the very least. I don't think there are any secrets in this room. Kind of hard to tell. God. Okay, thank you. That is exactly what I was hoping for out of this room. So, we essentially got the all crits dice roll, which is perfect because, well, I'd very much like to, you know, I wonder if the enemies are critting me too. That would actually make a lot of sense, come to think of it. They're doing a fair amount of damage. Anyway, Colossal Special Button. Does not kill the mini Napoleons, frustratingly enough. Also, it looks like the time dilation. No, time has gone back to normal. I'm just dodging very poorly. Anyway, thank you, Magnetism, for making my life easier. There's one cannon over there that's hitting me in the face fairly ritualistically, fairly habitually, and being fairly successful at it, too. Let's take this guy out. We're not getting as much loot in here as I was wanting, but we're getting a fair amount of loot. We don't have to worry about too much. For some reason, I think after the super speed mode room, these guys are not dying. I guess, no? I don't know. Well, hopefully we can get a weapon mod state. I guess part of it is they're dodging my shots, which is kind of frustrating. I guess the extra difficulty is making them a little bit faster, which makes sense. Just frustrating. Let's see about some loot, and let's see where we're going next. We probably can't get to the top of the tower, and we definitely can't go down to the village, but I don't think I'd want to, because that would actually crank up the difficulty to absurd levels. I was really hoping we'd get a jump height in there, because we're pretty much going to be barred out of one of the secrets in this room. But it's not the end of the world. Just would be nice. Anyway, any secrets there? Nope. I guess it's not a secret, it's just sometimes there's a nice little shop at the beginning of this room. Not the case here. We have 300 coins, and we've only seen, like, one shop this entire time we've been through here. That's a little bit on the disappointing side. Low health mode. Oh, shit. I've never, ever even heard of low health mode, and that concerns the crap out of me. Essentially, all of our health just went away, and I have to worry about tanks. Luckily, do have a lot of pickups just lying around because of all of the bombs. Thankfully, / non-thankfully, this kind of sucks. Oh well, Colossal Special Button to perk us up a little bit. This is kind of rough, honestly. Anyway, we've got a lot of health pickups. So, this is kind of the best-worst room to end up in, because yes, there are a lot of enemies to have to tango with, but at the same time, a lot of enemies to give us health. And it looks like we've got a Colossal Special Button charge waiting for us. And, luckily, low health mode does not deny us, does not take away our blue EXP, which would have been kind of concerning. Anyway, so we've got this. I'm going to get the secret thing. I'm just going to tilt back up, because there's no real reason to be here. I wonder if I left endless mode on. I did, didn't I? Well, if we do get endless mode, I'll just kill myself. I really don't want to do endless mode today. As fun as it is, I'd prefer my runs to be self-contained, because once you get up to endless mode, pretty much your second win with endless mode is guaranteed. You just gotta, you know, get there and not take too much damage. And then your third one might be guaranteed, but by your fourth one you die. And it's just kind of the way things go because of how, like, difficulty scaling goes and stuff like that. And if it were a game that was, like, a little bit more random, slash, like, the items had more of an effect on gameplay, like Binding of Isaac Endless Mode could be really fun, but as it stands, this just ends up being okay. It's definitely fun, it's definitely an interesting challenge, but especially if you're recording it, your voice starts cutting out, and it's just like, well, I'm very tired. Oh well. Luckily, we ended up fighting Double Lantern of Fullest, which I'm pretty happy about, because, well, Double Lantern of Fullest dies pretty fast. Or, I mean, he dies slowly-ish, but he does not kill us very quickly at all. In fact, he barely does any damage. I mean, we do take, like, a little bit there. Not much, though. Mainly have to worry about not getting hit in the face by a bomb, because the bombs hurt a heck of a lot more than the fire mines. Especially because, well, I'm pretty good at staying in the air. Anyway, looks like it's the Soothing Siphon. Again, pretty crap. Let's just get through and see what we get. I really do wonder what this game would be like if it had more items kind of on the line of Binding of Isaac, like the wiggle worm, so your shots wiggle. I don't know, brimstone, so you press and hold and fire a beam instead, depending on what weapon you had. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Wonder if that would ever happen. Probably not for a while. HP leech mode. Well, this is a bad situation to be in. Probably should have saved the Colossal Special button for here. Oh well. We're not taking too much damage. We're getting stuck on things a little bit, but luckily we're killing most things, and we're not going to take too much damage from just being here. Do have to worry about the mines. Fucking our day up. But our HP is doing okay. I think the only problem we have right now is the fact that our damage is a little bit on the subpar side of things. And we get a jump height. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, that's why I was taking damage. I was wondering why I was taking so much, and apparently it's because I hadn't noticed these guys hanging out over here. Well, let's get what we get. We're one bar down, but that's not so bad. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Let's shoot the door before anything else hurts us. Please let me through. Thank you. Force Hoppy. Oh, so I am in permanent jumping mode. That's a bit on the frustrating side of things. Largely because, yep, oh geez, it's because I have so many jumps. That's why I was never able to touch the ground the previous time I was in Force Hoppy mode. I'm gonna see if I can position myself so I can fall down here and get in the secret room before Forced Hoppy mode kidnaps me away from it. This is interesting. Bit annoying, honestly. But, oh, nuts. I was really hoping I could get one of those health pickups, but not the case. Anyway, oh, it looks like if I just mash spacebar, I can burn through the jumps faster, and therefore not have to worry about it so much. It does kind of still screw me up. More than a little. Anyway, it looks like we got a bunch of bomb mods. A free jump, assuming we can get there. Let's use the Colossal Special button to get the hell out of the way. Forced Hoppy mode. You came at a pretty inopportune time, but, you know, that's the point of dice mode, I guess. Taking falling damage when I really don't want to. Anyway, apparently this guy is not dead. Thought I killed him. Let's see. There we go. And there we've got these things. So now I think all we have left are some ET guns, which are apparently dying a hell of a lot faster. Not entirely sure how or why. Maybe my Colossal Special button had reached them. Maybe not. I don't know. Gotta be careful about this. Aw. Got it. Okay, not exactly high on my priority list here, just because, well, we're jumping so much, but extra jumps, always helpful, especially with the jump height that we're running right now. Let's see, what do we got in here? Looks like blue EXP? Kind of hard to tell. Just gotta slowly run out of my plethora of jumps. Honestly, there's no more enemies, so I'm just gonna fly, because there's no way I'm getting down this without an extreme amount of rage and unhappiness. So let's get through. We took some damage that not keen on, but oh boy. All champions room. And it's this room too. So, this is extremely concerning. Because not only do we have the crazy lift, apparently Colossal Special button did not go off, or maybe it did. I'm not entirely sure, but we gotta be in, like, scared mode right now, just because we've got a tank. And a very limited range of movement, based on largely that lift in the middle. Let's just keep shooting. Interestingly enough, the tank is not shooting. Maybe it's a tank distraction. I'm also curious and afraid of whatever's behind me. Okay, let's be a little bit gutsy here. I said a little bit gutsy, not completely gutsy. Okay. God, is it worth it going up? The answer is probably not. Because, yeah, no. They're shooting the, they're shooting at the motivational blocks, I think. No, they're missing it. They're largely missing it. Well, how gutsy are we? The answer is we're very stupid and very gutsy, so... Oh, that was a bad situation to be in. Somehow managing to avoid every single bullet, I'd say is quite an accomplishment. Anyway, because we're running... Oh... Nuts, we're gonna take some falling damage here. Not keen on that. Alright, well, whatever. This is too dangerous. We're just gonna take too much damage. I'm really surprised I actually didn't take too much damage in there. Anyway, looks like it's halftime again, which is actually kind of a pain in the ass for this room, just because this room has so many freaking enemies. Okay, let's get the hell out of dodge, and colossal special button in the middle of everywhere. Looks like it does hit. It just, for some reason, doesn't have the graphic anymore. Let's take out the flamethrower so we actually have some room to maneuver. Please give me some loot. So, goal here, largely, just get colossal special button rolling, and take out everything at once. So I guess, by that logic, I should aim for torps and torps only, because torps will charge at most? Actually, hard to tell. Probably best if I just go this direction, because we're getting hit a fair amount, just not by anything threatening. It's like this slow waltz of like, am I going to die horribly here? And the answer is no, but it's going to be a very, very slow fight. I might actually crank up the speed once I've killed everything. I kind of wish that would actually happen, that like once you killed all of the enemies, then it would stop being, the dice roll effect would go away. Because that makes sense, right? Right. Okay, come on, flamethrower. We're still getting hit. I'm getting hit by bullets mainly, I think. Luckily, health pickups are being kind to me, and we're doing okay as far as blue EXP goes. God, I need that colossal special button soon. There we go. And kablamo. There we go. Yeah, so for some reason it's bugged out and the graphics are not going, but still happens. That's good. It feels like half of my shots don't show up either, come to think of it. Anyway, so we've got what looks to be some homing purple stuff. That's a bit on the frustrating side of things. And looks like the colossal special button is charged yet again. Well, who am I to deny myself something that useful? Looks like we get an extra jump in magnetism for all of our troubles in here, which is good, but really what we need is might and armor, and we do not have either. I mean, Lady Luck has been smiling on us, but at the same time, the Lady Dice Roll, maybe less so. Ooh, hello. Okay, so we get a lot of jumps, we get more magnetism, we've got more jumps. Awesome. And blue XP is okay. At this point, I know I could go back for that loot, but I really want to take these guys out. Probably should have actually gone for them sooner, but, well, was not paying that much attention. Anyway, let's get all the health that we can possibly get from these guys. I think that's all that's left is the homing purple crap launcher directly above us. See, now we could actually go for the top of the tower, but we're not going there. That's too time consuming. Anyway, I'm gonna just head down here, because, yeah, there's a bunch of blue XP. Not much else. Anyway, anybody scary in here specifically? The answer is no. Ah, yeah, there is. Okay, so it's a flamethrower, but I can just kind of say, hi, bye, you can't hurt me. Because you smell funny. Anyway, there's one secret area we can get to. Two if I'm really gutsy, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. And honestly, it's kind of a pain in the ass getting there, especially on halftime. So I'm not going to bother with it. Especially if it turns out that I can't make it, or I can barely, almost maybe or maybe not make it. Because that's the worst, when you're like, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, and then you have to wait like 30 seconds as you watch yourself slowly fail at it. Because, well, this definitely does make the whole desire to do like a slow-mo episode lower. If I was going to make it a slow-mo episode, I'd probably only make it 25% slower, I think. Because that would make the most amount of sense. Anyway, so, that hurt a little bit. Should probably be a little bit more on the careful side of things. I'm getting hit by the spiky balls, kind of regardless of what I'm doing here, which is a bit on the annoying side of things. Oh, the missiles are invisible. Damn it. Oh, wait, no, now they're visible. That was confusing. Okay, well, I should be fine. I'm taking a little bit of damage here, but we'll be totally fine up until we get to the point of the Sanctum. I'm just trying to stay in the air at this point, because staying in the air preventing me from taking too much damage, and the answer is it's like the bullet filibuster or something like that. That's a lot of spiky balls. Anyway, our health isn't bad, but we are going on to the Sanctum, which is a bit concerning. Realistically, we've got enough jumps to float above the gumball machine and shoot, but oh wow, did not find a whole lot of secrets. I guess I did skip kind of most of a room. But yeah, we got enough jumps to sit above the gumball machine, no problem. It's just the question of super luck. Awesome. And it's this room, apparently. This room is interesting. Let's use the special button, clear things out a little bit. Looks like it's a bunch of spin bots. Actually, have not seen a whole lot of spin bots this run, if any. Come to think of it. Okay. Unfortunately, a lot of tanks. Are they triple spin bots? It looks like they are. Oh boy, that's a bad spot to be. I'm hoping the Colossal special button charges again. I mean, realistically, ain't that big of a deal, just because there aren't that many more spin bots, and tanks are not very effective. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to the Colossal special button's use, because I kind of want it for the next room. The Sanctum is always a bit on the scarier side of things. Kind of miss the old days where you could just stand beneath a tank and it wouldn't be able to shoot you. That said, getting stuck on pillars, not a very good plan. Anyway, I was hoping Super Luck would actually have a hand in giving us some nice items, like, you know, might, but not the case. Anyway, can I get up here? And the answer is yes. Who is up here? The answer is no one. Money, but not very useful. We don't need it. I don't think there are any other secrets here that I know about. There's probably something, but I honestly can't tell looking at the level architecture where it would be. So I should probably check my, like, corners, or, like, behind pillars and stuff. But, yeah, it doesn't look like it. So I guess that's the only secret. And then we're going into this room. Yep. Good plan. Hold on to this. So it's the, multiple bomb launchers. Going to use and abuse that. Apparently that one's still not dead. Not a big problem. Probably should have paid attention to whatever the dice roll was. Oh, there's a tank. Well, that's not terribly concerning. It'd be hilarious if the tank was just shooting money at me, but does not look like it's the case. Anyway, so we are full health, we are full weapon level, full item charge, and we get, what, another jump? Jeez. I guess going bluegrass today has made us practically into an airplane. Anyway, we've got more than enough cash to get an extra jump height. Extra jump height always welcome. And it looks like item charge, which, you know, pretty good too. It's not going to be the most useful, come to think of it, but we're sitting on like 500 coins. There's no way we're going to be able to spend this amount of money in the next two rooms. And it's this room. Glad I have a charge on the... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. This is kind of the worst. So, unfortunately, because of all the jumps I've collected, we essentially are kind of at the mercy of our own movement here. And that means we are very much in trouble when it comes to... Oh, shit. When it comes to getting through this room, because our magnetism is not high enough, and we're dying slowly. I have half a mind to turn on fly, but that's a cheat. Oh, shit. I missed. Come on. Come on, all the loot that I've collected. At this point, I really know where I should be going. Interestingly enough... Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm never going to make it for the door. Come on, make it, make it. Oh, there we go. So we are severely injured. That sunk us hard. Dice mode. Why? Oh, well. I guess that's kind of the name of the game here. So, Gumball Machine. How do you feel about a man flying above you and shooting you in the face repeatedly? So, unfortunately, our damage is kind of incredibly crap. But apart from that, we're in a decent position. Frame rate is not happy with the Gumball Machine today for some reason. I guess it's normalizing a little bit. It's probably just all the enemies despawning from the previous room. Anyway, I'm holding on to the Colossal Special Button charge. Oh, shoot. Until, yeah, that's a good spot. Largely because I want to take these things out. And at this point, it's probably switching... Ooh, wow. That was a lot of damage. Gotta worry... Oh, shoot. Oh, most of the damage was from falling. Yeah, we're probably not going to win this one. I gotta pay attention to how many jumps I have left. Otherwise, we are going to die. I mean, we're going to die anyway. Look at our health. There's no chance in like a million years that we'd live through this somehow. It'd be pretty mystical, I'd have to admit. Come on, hit the orb, not the gumball machine. Come on, blitz it, blitz it. There we go. We're dead. Well, honestly, we would have won that if it weren't for the absolutely terribly timed forced hoppy mode. Like, I'd totally be okay with hoppy mode if you move by bunny hopping instead, but no, it just forces you to use all of your jumps. And when you've got 9 jumps and 11 jump height, boy, you are never going to touch the ground, and that makes it very hard to get all of the loot on the ground. Also, the extra difficulty I picked up probably didn't help too much, but it didn't hurt too much either. That's well within playable range, especially considering what we had. That said, we had absolutely no damage, crit, or armor the entire run through, so we were doing far less damage than I was hoping. The Colossal Special button kind of helped the run. Anyway, that was a good run regardless. We were making pretty good time, had a lot of money, and had a lot of fun. So, I will see you guys on the next run of Tower of Guns, and as always, thanks for watching. And I really am going to do more of these, because they are still quite fun.